All right, welcome back, Pokemon GO players, to another episode of the Purified podcast. Today is November 30th, last day of the month of 2025. Well, not the last month of the year, but you know. I am your host, Luis Palacios, with my co-host, Cuckoo Chris.
Hey, it's your boy. We're back at it again. It's been a fabulous week.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been pretty decent. Nothing insane like Go Wild, but yeah, I feel like there's definitely been a reason to play it like daily. So I've been enjoying it for sure.
Yeah, we are in the midst. Actually, no, not in the midst. We actually just ended the final event of the season. The Justice something. I forgot the name anymore. It's like I forgot the event name now. Like Final Justice, I think that's what it's called. Okay, we'll call it that. Okay, you know. But you know that we don't talk about the names. We talk about the events. We talk about the things that we do. You know, it's like we're here once again to talk about Pokemon Go news, updates, and ranting about the game because we love the game just as much as everybody else. This episode of the Purified podcast is, of course, brought to you by our Patreon. Everything we do here on the Pokemon Professor Network is powered by our community. You can join our community of supporters and patrons for as little as $1 a month. We offer a range of support tiers and various benefits. All patrons will gain access to can't even say anymore. Patreon to exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. So don't forget to check us out, patreon.com/Pokemon Professor, which of course will be a wonderful place for you to if you want to join as our executive producer. And also thank you so much for all the executive producers on the network that helps everybody keeps the digital lights on. Yes, I stole that from everybody else, but you know. All right, so
it works.
Final Justice, Dynamax Lugia, Community Day. We had 3 events almost the entire week, so we are definitely there. We have a bunch of news and brand new season information. We also have everything that's going to happen in December. We actually have information about the GOtour happening very, very soon in the next few months. And yeah, it's like keeps on going. I'm excited, but also I'm like, can I stop for a minute because I kind of just want to don't spend any money in this game. But Chris, I mean, tell me how you been. How's the week? How's everything? Everything that you can tell me at this point.
Yeah, it's been a good week of just kind of working like crazy, but yeah, it's having the Go Plus going. Seeing all the Pokemon spawning, the different showcases, and then this weekend with a really cool Dynamax. But yeah, I still need to get out and do my Mega tomorrow for that quest for the Lucario.
Oh wow, really? Isn't it tomorrow? That's today that's left, or today left?
I believe it has 2 more days.
Okay.
But my buddy and I are going to be doing it tomorrow around lunchtime, probably.
Okay, yeah. I kind of did that pretty quickly when it was out, I think. So
you think I would too, but it feels like every Mega would spawn pretty far from me.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of started like at the beginning of the month, and then since you can only do local raids, you have to be with somebody to do things. Which kind of sucks, but hey, they want to prioritize being in those specific locations for the raids and buy stuff and whatever the case may be, which is cool. But I don't even know how it triggered mine. I don't even remember buying something in GameStop, but if I did, I don't even remember getting the code for it. So I was just like one of those things in the other day. Anyways, that's not the only last thing, of course. How was your Final Justice event? Did you get anything cool? How about you tell me all your shiny catches and everything for this week?
Yeah, I got some pretty fun stuff last second, but let us go through it. Apparently the game closed in 2 seconds.
It's like, I'm just not going to work today, it's like...
Nah, don't need to. I will say... Like the IVs weren't crazy, but the first Dynamax Lugia I got was like a 15, 13, 12 or something. And I was like, I will take it. So that was fun. The quests were super nice to me. But we'll start with a shiny the research reward gave me a perfect Alakazam for the week, so that was nice. I already have like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But then it was a shiny Ghastly and a shiny Meowth with the Go Plus.
Nice.
I think, yeah, the field research gave me a perfect Snover, which I think is another repeat Mega. And then I got 5 shiny Pick-a-Pecks. It was like right as I was starting the second job. So I was like, let's have the Go Plus go as long as I can. Was able to get 5, so I evolved some decent ones too.
Yeah.
And then as I was pulling in to get ready for the podcast, I got a perfect female Snorunt.
Well, that's a new Mega.
Yeah. So I'll take that.
It's like you couldn't log into my account and get that for me.
It was on a research.
Why? But
it was on a research.
Oh my god.
I'll save you some females. I'll save you.
Please.
No, you'll get it on Christmas.
Yeah, allegedly.
Hypothetically, allegedly.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that'd be crazy if I do. But yeah, that will be my hunt for the weekend or for the whatever the time it is, anyways. But that's it. I mean, you got quite a bit of stuff this week. Actually, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, nothing too crazy other than that I can remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember too much else.
Yeah, it's okay. I think out of everything that I'm gonna show you, the one thing that I did get was a 0-15-15 Pick-a-Peck. I have just to be able to evolve it into the Ultra League, unfortunately, not the Grey League.
Yes.
So I'm happy about that. In the end of the day, how's your? Did you buy the shiny research for Keldeo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still working on that.
Yeah. How far are you on it?
The one I've been really trying to focus on is the Johto one because I feel like that one's going to take me the longest.
Yeah.
But right now the lowest ones I have is 38 for Johto out of the 100 and 58 for Unova out of the 156.
Really?
So the Unova might actually take me the longest.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because during the final research or the final Justice event, we had so many Unova Pokemons actually appear, which is crazy. So I actually finished that. I finished Kanto and I finished not Sinnoh, but what's the other one? Hoenn. Yeah, so I finished all 3 of those. I still need Sinnoh. I got about maybe 12 more left or 11 more left. Johto, I'm at 63, but I think that's gonna come naturally within the next few days, so it's gonna be not too much of a problem.
Johto doesn't have that many Pokemon. That's why I was like trying to focus on as much as I could, and I think when I did that, I neglected a lot of Unova.
Well, I know, right? I really neglected a lot of Johto, but I let the Go Plus do his magic until just recently. A lot of people are actually already done, which is surprisingly.
Yeah, but you still gotta wait a few days, right?
Yeah. No, we still got like 4 more days before we actually get to the next page, and I thought we can actually get more information about the next page, but I mean, I forgot that that's time gated. So it is what it is when it comes down to that. All right, so let's get into my shinies. Let's see. We are gonna go all the way down for this. I did hatch another shiny Charcadet. This is this is my second one, which is great. Not the greatest IVs, but it is a good one.
Now you can do one of each.
Yeah, I just need the third one so I can get the family line, and then I'll be happy about it. Shiny Crognot from Go Plus. Same with Stuffle, Hitmonchan. All 3 were just Go Plus shiny catches, which was great.
Yeah.
And then we're going to the Pick-a-Picks. I did get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 Pick-a-Picks. Actually 17 because I traded out a few, or 18. Yeah, one of the 2. One of them actually, dude, I was so happy, but at the same time so mad about this one. I did get a 15, 15, 14 Pick-a-Pick with a background shiny from research. When I saw the CP, I was like, because somebody in my group also got a shiny background, and he got like a little bit lower AV than mine. And when I saw my CP, I was like, is this the Shundo? This could have been the Shundo. Like, I was this close for a Shundo. I was like, that would have been so incredible to be like the end of the whole special background thing and everything. Yeah. If I would have gotten a Shundo background, and that would have been like the best of the best when it comes down to it. but of course it wasn't. It's still 98 shiny Pikapick and now Toucan ready to go. I did get a shiny Verisian from the raids. I'm still looking for Terrakion because the bastard doesn't really want to give me a shiny. I also actually got a shiny Trumpic from the research. When you get the stage 1 evolution through the special research story, I actually got it as a shiny. So I was like, oh,
What?
that's actually quite crazy. I didn't think that's the first time I actually get a shiny from the second quest or the second evolution part of things. So that's pretty cool. And then Hundos. Fortunately, no Hundo Picapix, but I did get a couple of Hundos this week, surprisingly. I think it started with the Meowth. Yes, a Galarian Meowth Hundo. I got a Hundo Sableye from a 10-kilometer egg. Dude, I've been hatching so many 10 kilometers, but it's only been Sableye that appears out of those eggs. I hate it so much. Then I got a Hundo Bunsley from an egg, because why not? And I think this is the GOtour grab, because I was actually doing Dynamax Lugia, hang out with friends. My very first Lugia that I got was a Hundo Dynamax Lugia.
A Hundo?
A Hundo Dynamax Lugia, brother.
That thing's gonna be awesome to use.
Dude, if it could have been a shiny, it would have been amazing. But I already had the Shando anyways, so I'll take a Dynamax Hundo, a legendary Dynamax Hundo, by the way. Probably one of the tankiest ones in the entire game. Aside from, of course, a lot of other ones that we have. But the Flying Psychic Dynamax Lugia.
I was telling my buddy, I was like, it's also a tank. And yes, Blissey beats it as a tank, but Blissey doesn't hit.
Yes.
Lugia hits a little bit.
Oh, yeah. So I'm happy about this this catch for the first one. Actually, somebody else in our group also got the Hundo right at the same time that I did. So we got 2 Hundos in the same car at the time, and that was hilariously amazing. Yeah, open that jar. So yeah, I guess after that I just didn't really care about the shiny because I don't really need the shiny Dynamax, especially since I already got the Shando regular. So we did still do a few. I'd use all the particles that I can get, but after that I just
you gotta have some trade bait too.
Yeah, I got a few things. I'm not gonna trade them, but I'm not gonna trash them anytime soon. I did probably trash 1 or 2 because I was just like, there's no reason for me to keep them. My inventory is quite high right now, and I gotta delete everything for the month anyways. But yeah, I was happy about that. Those were pretty good caches. So we'll keep it at that when it comes down to it. Yeah, that was actually a really successful weekend, surprisingly. And then, we hang out with friends. That was also the best part about the whole thing. It's just as long as you stay with friends, that's all we really want to. All right, so let's get into our research topics because we got a lot of news this week. More than last week because, last week we didn't really get anything for Pokemon GO, but we had a lot of other things to do. Let's start with the season trailer for Precious Bats. Also, if it's too loud for anybody, just let me know. But oh, I forgot about switching this, but that's fine. So we got a few things. We got a brand new Pokemon, some Dynamaxes that I don't even know if I'm gonna do, but of course, that's just me. It looks pretty cool so far. The Kalos starters, which of course because Kalos, the custom for Kalos, Yveltal and Cernius, which I'm hoping the DLC is gonna give us something cool. Snorlax, Gigantamax looks like it's coming back, and Gigantamax Meowth because why not? It seems to be a pretty cool season. We have a brand new Pokemon appearing there with Hitmonlee. I don't remember the name of it. It is like the little crab for that generation. I don't remember exactly. It's like Cloth? Yeah, something like that.
Is that the one everyone was memeing in the new one?
Yeah. We also have a Gen 9 release Pokemon. Actually, I think we have 2 of them in this season trailer. Nakalt or something like that's called. And then this evolution. I'm sure they'll... it's like the Rock Salt Pokemon or something.
Yeah, Neckley or
Neckley.
whatever.
Yeah. And then a bunch of costumes, of course, for Chaka the Pichu. And then there looks like this has Sudowoodo in the back. We'll talk about that when we get there. And then, of course, what's this Pokemon? I know it's Colossal, the final evolution, but the like Roly-Coly or something it's called.
I think so.
Yeah, Roly-Coly, its evolution, which I have no idea how to pronounce it, by the way. And then Colossal, of course. Of course, they're teasing the GOtour Kalos, which is, of course, more information about what we're going to be talking about in just a moment. And new customs, things like that. Yveltal and Cernius, because why not? Being like the most powerful of them all. But yeah, that is the season. Let's talk about actual season information. How about that? Let me just make sure everything is up and running for you guys. So here we go. Precious Pads is the brand new season starting from December 2nd all the way to March 3rd. Which is, of course, a brand new year at that point. Happy New Year, everybody, by the way. Even though we're not there yet. Precious Pad is going to, of course, give us the Precious Pad special research. Claim it on Tuesday, December 2nd, all the way to March 3rd. We'll unlock over the course of the season, of course, just like we had for any seasonal special research story. And of course, you can just open the game during the time of the period and you'll get this special research. You can complete it at any point. The faster the better, of course, because the more they unlock, the easier it is. We will have a Masterwork research for another Master Ball, which I don't know if I want one. It's $8. Unless they guarantee me something more. It says right here, it's like trainers will receive a special research granting a Master Ball as one of their rewards. Receiving a rare, powerful Master Ball for special locations. Think wisely about how to use it and keep a lookout for future opportunities for Pokemon Go to acquire. I mean, you and I already have our Master Ball, so really we don't need another one unless we truly believe that we're going to use it in the next few months. But I don't know about this one yet. I don't know if I'm going to buy it. How about you?
Well, I have a Master Ball good to go already, so it's kind of up in the air.
Yeah, I could probably just wait for it, really. There's really no reason to buy another one right now. It would
really need to have something in the wild, I feel like, or something that's like really hard to catch, like Galarian Birds again.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to throw more Master Balls at a Galarian Bird when they're already in the Pokédex for me.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah. And I mean, shinies don't run away, so as long as you're just in the midst of catching it, you'll be fine. It's just I don't know. If they would have just lowered the price for it, that would have been fine. But I think not really looking into that point. New Pokemon to discover. So of course, we have images of the Sudowoodo right here. Somebody called Mystic 7 because I know he's going to be looking for that Shando eventually. A new Pokemon has been spotted in Pokemon GO. Sudowoodo wearing a holiday tier. Charcaduac wearing a holiday tier. Clubopus and Graphulk. I'll eventually say those names right. And more make a debut throughout the season. New Dynamaxes, of course. So we have Dynamax Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, and then Gigantamax Meowth, which at some point in the season will be out. We don't know if this is right here, right now. Seasonal highlights, community days. I mean, we know about December's 6th and 7th community day, so that's basically just community day weekend. January 4, January 18, and then February 1st. We do have a classic and 2 regular community days after that, so we'll see if we're going to finalize our starters there or not. The Go Pass, we'll talk about the Go Pass here in just a moment too. The Go Pass Deluxe, the paid version of Go Pass will be available for trainers, for looking for upgrade, for faster rewards, for aggregation, whatever the case may be. Looks like they're going to focus on the Alga, Palkia, and Giratina. So we'll get special backgrounds for all 3 of them if you don't got one before that. And you can actually do the free version anyways, and I think you still get the Pokemon. So it's not like you really need to buy the deluxe part, but it depends on your rewards and experience. They do tell you the mileage, the milestone for each one of them. Of course, rank 25 is the gifting, rank 50 is the daily adventure instance duration, and then 75, additional rewards for completing in-person raids and max battles. Note on those, Then we have theme stickers. They're actually pretty cool because they're all holiday cozy, like in the fire stickers. They actually look pretty cool. We got a Flareon one on the couch. We have Tandem Mouse under the tree, I believe. We have Litleo just like, doing his own thing. And then some Swablu's just sleeping by the window. That's pretty nice. Go Battle League, we'll talk about this in just a moment. Some showcases, of course. We do have the seasonal rotations. Chris, what are the Pokemons we're gonna see on the breakthrough boxes?
Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, we get Mr. Crime.
Oh no!
So there is some fun choices here. A little bit of ghost action going on, I see. Galarian, Mr. Mime, Lapras, Snorlax, and then they have in Honedge, Sinistea, and Dreepy. Some of them not super excited to see, but I think Mr. Mime and Honedge are honestly the ones I'm going to be looking forward to the most.
Yeah. For me, it's gonna be Sinistea, but again, this is just the seasonal
I didn't
rotation.
get the shiny, I will say.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I mean, you get how many chances? It's 4 weeks, at least 4 times if you actually do your streak every single time. You get 12 chances on all this. I feel like they really gotta rework this whole research breakthrough thing, because it's been kind of like just if you're really looking for 100 or something, but that's pretty much it on that point. Pokemons will appear in the wild. We expect them there. Actually, don't tell us what Pokemon's are going to be based outside of this, so just brush up on your biomes, I guess, and see if you can find anything cool.
They say good luck.
Yeah, good luck. The eggs, though, will change. We do have the 2-kilometer eggs. We have Cleffa, Smushum, and Vermite, and more. 5 kilometers will have Aldino, Elgium, and Snom. Snom being in the 5 case is interesting. The Adventure Sync rewards will, of course, give you Bonsly, Riolu, and Archen, which...
No more Bonsly. Come on.
No. It's been at the 2-kilometer eggs. Why would you give it me to at this point? It's like... Let me actually check my... Do I have it on the 5 or the 2s? It's on the 2s right now. Why you put it in the 5s? Like, I don't get it. This game is weird. 7-kilometer eggs. We have Alolan, Diglett, Zigzagoon, Stunfisk. All the Alolas. If you get it from a tail, you get Growlithe, Slowpoke, and Basculin, of course. And then the 10 kilometers. This is important. So, Beldum is coming back, and ticketing, since we know that that's a shiny available now, if you do get the Adventure Sync rewards, which actually that's maybe a reason why I need to walk 50 kilometers each week, it's the Trampa and Dreepy, which will actually be part of that too. Yeah. I don't know. So, we'll keep it at that when it comes down to that. Seasonal bonuses. So again, we'll have something completely different. 1 additional special trade per day, which is always nice. Increased Stardust for the first catch of the day. Everybody needs these Stardust anyways. Could be. And increase friendship bonuses damages dealt by Pokemon in raids, which it's always a good addition. I mean, you and I did a duo Terrakion just recently today, so that's pretty cool. And then, of course, there's some web store deals for Pokemon storages and all that stuff, and that's pretty much the season. How excited are you about this, Chris?
It looks like a pretty decent season. I like the cozy feel that it has. It feels like kind of a wind back, but there are definitely Pokemon to look forward to. I mean, the more Snom, more Honedge. Like I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's always nice to actually see something different from here on out. Of course, we won't see it until December 2nd anyways, so it's not too bad. But hey, how about you let us know what's happening in the month of December?
December. Yep. Oh, yeah. We were looking forward to this. The featured Pokemon they have on the front are Reshiram, Zekrom, and Nacli, which is going to be cool. It's going to be cool. It says for max battles, Daramaka will be in December 1st to December 7th. Cryogonal will be December 8th to December, oh my gosh,
14.
14th. That's interesting. Yeah. And then Kabuto will be December 15th to December 21st. Spheal will be December 22nd to December 28th. Ammonite will be December 29th to January 4th. So every Monday, keep in mind that from 6 to 7, it will be Max Monday. So if you're trying to hunt a specific one, definitely go on Mondays. I think Spheal is going to be a fun one. 5-star raid battles. On 10 a.m., they will change. We have until December 4th to fight the Swords of Justice, Cobalion, Terrakion, and Frisian. So if you still need one, definitely get out. I'm still hunting Shiny Terrakion. That's why I hopped in that remote.
Yeah, no, same.
And then we have some nice black and white legendaries to hunt. From December 4th to December 13th, there is Kiraman raids. From December 13th to 22nd, there is Reshiram raids. And then from 22nd to 31st, there is Zekrom raids. And they can all be shiny. So very, very fun.
Yeah.
Next, for the Mega raids, Mega Aerodactyl, Mega Medicham, and Mega Garchomp are going to be in raids until December 4th, and then we're going to switch it up for a little bit of an icy theme. Mega Gyarados. Mega Gyarados will be December 4th until December 13th. Mega Abomasnow will be December 13th to December 22nd, and then Mega Glalie will be December 22nd to December 31st. And then this one's an interesting one. Shadow Raids. Shadow Heatran will appear in Shadow Raids from December 2nd to January 1st. And they're saying it can be shiny. This is one that has a quad weakness to ground. And you'll also get a boost for it. So definitely bring your Primal Groudon.
Yeah, that's for sure. That is for sure. I am looking for more candies and XL candies for Heatran, so it wouldn't be a bad idea. I could probably think it looked like a duo, especially because we do have the bonuses for the season.
Duo or trio?
Duo or trio, easy. I think it will be easier at that point. So
yeah, because keep in mind, Heatran has one of the best typings in the game. So definitely try to grab at least one of these to put on your Shadow. Shadow Raid, Shadow Grunt, Shadow Legend, Shadow Leader rotation, just to kind of pair it up with this squad that you already have. But let's talk a little bit. We'll go through the events real quick and then the spotlight hours. For the events, we have December 2nd to December 9th, Journey to Paldea. December 6th to December 7th is the December Community Day. December 11th to December 16th is Well Armed. That's a funny name. December 14th is a Max Battle Day. December 18th to December 24th is Winter Holiday Part 1. We're definitely going to be chatting about that.
Yep.
December 20th is a Research Day. Ooh. December 24th to December 29th is Winter Holiday Part 2. And then they have a winter weekend in December 27th to December 28th. And then there's a New Year's 2026 event going on December 31st to January 4th. So mark your calendars.
Yeah. Now, I'm hard stop on a few things here. So we'll talk about the Journey to Paldea, which is the next event information that we have. December Community Day is as simple as that. You really, if you want to play it, that's up to you. Well, ARM, we'll see when they actually announce that information, probably by next week. Max Battle Day on the 14th is during Safari Sun Miami. So, which I am going over there. I'm spending the time with the friends, and, just because it is somewhat of an easy trip to get there. Just the driving is the only part. But still, it's like Max Battle Day and then Safari Sun. I'm like, great. We'll see how it goes. Of course, your holiday 1 and part 2 are all those there. That's fine. Research Days on the 20th, and it's like nothing to really do aside from just being there with them with everybody. And then the winter weekend, I'm actually intrigued about it, just because it's only the weekend that's happening. But just a lot of events the entire month. I mean, can we at least have the holidays to ourselves before we actually do more of this? Yeah, it's gonna be a little rough in a few moments here and there. But continue on, Chris.
Yeah. Then, for spotlight hours, we got some interesting ones. Granados is December 2nd for 2 times transfer candy. Shieldon is December 9th for 2 times catch XP. Mindfu is December 16th, 2 times catch candy. Sfeel coming back for December 23rd, 2 times evolution XP. And then this one's an interesting one. Delibird, December 30th, 2 times catch Stardust. Keep in mind, Delibird already gives more Stardust, so throw a star piece and go crazy. Yeah, all the spotlight hours are 6 to 7. Oh my gosh. And yeah, just keep your eyes peeled, because yeah, you're gonna get some extra stuff for that 1 hour.
Yeah, and then final things.
Yep. After that, they're telling us the raid hours. Ooh, we got a little sneak peek. December 3rd is going to be the Swords of Justice, all 3 of them. Then December 10th will be Kirim. Reshiram will be December 17th. Zekrom will be December 24th. And then Blacephalon will be December 31st. And it's shiny. So
yeah. Well, it's been shiny for a while already, so that makes sense. Now,
I know. I'm just butthurt about Go Fest when it wasn't shiny.
Yeah, I think I have one now that I think about it. Just can't remember right now. I'll check the game in a minute. So yeah, that's interesting raid hours. Of course, I mean, I'll definitely be going to a few of them. Still, like, I think I'm gonna be really close to Terrakian's and Cavalian's raid hour this next coming Wednesday, so I think I should be able to go to that and then hopefully get a shiny Terrakian by the end of it. Now, the one that I'm thinking that it's gonna be almost impossible for me to actually go to will be Sakura on the December 24th. My family celebrates Christmas Eve as soon as things go on the 24th, so it's more than likely that I won't be able to actually attend that raid hour, just for the reason that, you know, everybody's got to be preparing for Christmas and all that stuff. So it is what it is. I'll probably get another Sacrum another time whenever it does come back in rotation eventually. But, you know, it's not I'm not going to be butthurt for the entirety of it in the end of the day. It just kind of sucks because I do want my Hondo. But that's pretty much it on the whole December Dump the News. Very exciting information for sure. So also, anybody who's friends with Adam from Lure Up, go ahead and tell them December 30th, he has nothing to do but be in an hour from 6 to 7 on a Tuesday on December 30th to catch Delibirds. That's all he needs to do. Because that's his favorite Pokemon, so that's going to be fun in itself. But yeah, so that's that. Also, real quick, guys, I actually completely almost forgot, but I do want to share something with you guys real quick, and this will be like our mid section of the podcast, but if you guys are still listening, I would really appreciate it if you can actually help us out. Hold on just a moment, let me just pull it up here for you guys. So recently, a friend of mine, actually 2 friends of mine, who always hangs out with me and everything, I know them for years, the day after Thanksgiving, their apartment complex got on fire, and they actually went up in flames and everything. My friend was the one who called 911, got everybody out in the apartment complex. The flames actually started on the 1st floor and then walked their way through the 3rd floor. It was a horrible, horrible scene to see. I mean, I was at work and I was actually hearing this live from my friend just because he was just texting us so many times. But Ari and Michael, who are deeply just my friends from long, long, long ago and is still my friends now, they lost everything. Completely everything in that fire. They were able to get 2 out of 3 of the cats out. We believe that the 3rd cat is actually alive somewhere because they didn't find a body after the whole search went through and everything. but everything went up in flames. All their stuff, they have literally nothing left aside from whatever they had in, at the time of the fire, and their 2 fur babies at that point. So I am going to leave this link to the GoFundMe in the show notes. You can go to GoFundMe, and just, if you can just donate even $1. It will be so much helpful. They are wonderful people. I have called them my best friends for the longest time. They definitely have been heavily affected on this. We don't even know how things are going to move forward. It's a bad situation for anything that goes through. I do feel for them every single day. Anything that you can do to share, donate, protect, even pray for them, for anything to go from here on out, that'd be great. We're trying to find the last cat, and it's been ongoing effort for the last few days, but it's streamed recently. So again, it's just been one of those. We're trying to do our best for them. So please, I'll share this in the show notes. I'll share it in anywhere we can. So if please, anything that can just be helpful for them, that'd be great. We really, really appreciate it if you do. All right, sorry for getting a little heavy for you guys here there. I just needed to get that out of my chest to make sure that you guys can see what's going on. All right, so next on the list is Journey to Paldea. So let's talk about this. Journey to Paldea, of course, introduces a brand new adventure in... Where are we going? I don't know, Paldea at this point. It's like, is that a generation? Is that a region? I don't remember at this point, right? It was like almost 4 or 5 years ago, brother. I don't know what we're talking about here.
Back in my day.
Anyway, so this event starting at the beginning of the season on December 2nd to December 9th, from Tuesday to Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. local time. The debuts of Nacli, Naxtac, and Narcal, I really can't say those names for some reason, will be available, of course, as a debut. You can evolve Nacli with 25 candies and 100 all the way to, of course, Narcal. The bonuses for this event: 2 times experience for winning raid battles, which is always nice. People need the experience these days. 2 times evolution experience, which we really haven't had a chance on that. Oh, this is an interesting one. Increased chance to encounter shiny Larvitar and shiny Bagon. They both have cool megas. So, Shando shiny chance, please. That would be amazing. Wild encounters. We'll have a couple of different ones here and there. Looks like throughout the event, we get Nimble, Pomnies, and Mobile in the wild. So that's pretty cool. I mean, they're all probably on Pokemons. If you're lucky, you might encounter the Nacli. But looks like on December 2nd, 4th, the 6th, and the 8th, we'll have Larvitar, Drifloon, Squirrel, and more Pokemons. And then on the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th, and the 9th, we'll have Mischievous, Bagon, Clauncher, and more. Now, it does say here... okay, so... on December 6th and December 7th, it's going to be during December's Community Day, which is the featured Pokemon event that will appear in this days from 2 to 5. So that's the reason I believe we have Larvitar and Bagon. That's an interesting one. And then on the 2nd and the 9th, we'll have the featured Pokemons starting appearing at 10 a.m. local time until 8 p.m. local time, respectively. So, I mean... really, I don't know why they needed to specify that, but it is what it is. The following on the raids will have a lot of Paldean Pokemons. From 3-star raids, we'll have all 3 versions of the Paldean Tauros happening in, of course, their respective regions. The Combat Breed, which is the main base Tauros, will be, of course, in the Iberian Peninsula, while the Blaze Breed will be in Eastern Hemisphere, and the Aqua Breed, which I believe is ours here, in the Western Hemisphere. We also have Bombardier and Dondozo. I know a lot of people are still looking for the shiny Dondozo, myself included, I believe. So, for rich stats, of course, throughout the Team Pokemon's collection challenges, as we know. Pay tab research for $199, which will include Pokemons like Larvitar, Bagon, Naclin, and all those. And then an Ultra ticket box in the web store for $199, which gives you 5 extra Ultra Balls at no additional cost. It's like... Why not? But Chris, how excited are you for Paldea or into the Paldea region here?
Knackley and Garganackle are gonna be monsters, I believe. So, definitely interested.
Do you think they're gonna be good in PvP or something like that?
Well, okay, maybe they won't be, but yeah, now that I think about it, unless their move acts the same way as Obstagoons did
Mm-hmm.
in Pokemon Go, I don't know, but I think Paldea has a lot of fun Pokemon, and yeah, I'm definitely interested in it. I think the Tauros are probably going to be, the thing people are most excited for, to be honest.
Yeah, I believe so too. So that would be interesting when it comes down to it.
But yeah, not crazy, but definitely fun.
Yeah, it will be a fun event. I mean, the chances on Laboratory and Bacon, even though when they say the increased chance, I'm like, I'll believe it when I see it. My Go Plus got a better catch to all of them. But it is what it is. But yeah, so. All right. Next on the list, the December Go Pass. I mean, we can scream to most of this information just because it is basically the same thing that we've seen. However, what are we going to get from December 2nd to this January 6th? The Go Pass and Go Pass Deluxe, of course, are available as of December 2nd. You can buy it now in the web store if you want to, so that'd be great. I only buy the $7.99 one because I really don't care to get more ranks until the end of the season, until before then. And then, you can still buy like the $10 one or the $15 one at the end of the day. Which, of course, gives you more stuff if you do. I really don't mind spending, but still spending that much on the Go Pass doesn't seem fair. We do, of course, have the encounter with Palkia, which is what everybody's talking about now, with the seasonal background story or the background or whatever the case may be. This time around, though, we'll have a time incubator if you upgrade to the deluxe part. I believe the time incubator, you receive it at... I was gonna say that like rank 20th or something. Yeah, it says right here, the time incubator will be available on rank 20th on the Gold Pass Deluxe, which is always great to have an extra like infinite incubator that you're gonna use, but it really depends on which one do you use it on. After that, of course, we have mention of the gift opening gifts. You can open more at rank 25, the Daily Adventure Incense, all those things that we already know and love. I don't know. Do you feel like the Go Pass just extends the ability of playing the game as much as possible, or do you think that it's just may grind when it comes down to it?
Think that it definitely adds to it, and makes you want to play to, earn everything. Which I do like the fact that somebody with all the XP that they need to be rank 80 right now, has a reason to like really grind in the game.
Yeah.
I think that's just something that's very important to have. So yeah, I think it's cool, but I do think you definitely want to keep exclusive things in there, especially like the lucky trinket and the bottle caps. So there's definitely going to be a reason to do it.
Yeah, I mean, the time incubator is not a bad addition to the whole gameplay, so that's really a good reason to keep it, to use it, and then to buy the whole thing. It's just, I don't know. I feel like they gotta add more to every single Go Pass instead of just giving us one specific item every time, like time incubator, lucky trinket, silver bottle cap, gold bottle cap, all those things that we have. Maybe more other additions eventually. Like, I know there's more coming in the next year for sure, but man, I don't know. I just feel like they have a good foundation of the Gold Pass. I just feel like they need to add more to it, unless there is a rework in the near future for how you really earn this kind of thing. So, and then of course coins. I think they actually added coins at one point, but that was an interesting scenario. All right.
Yeah.
How about we talk Kalos store? The GOtour 2026, Chris. I did add it to the notes because I almost forgot about it. Let's see.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now, mind you, this is my favorite generation. I love Gen 6. I love the Kalos region. I just wish I can go for this, but it's getting to the point where I'm like, do I really need to go for this one this year? Like, there's just so much.
I know you love Xerneas, but yeah, no, personally, I'm not going.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so the Kalos store, the GOtour 2026, of course, it is in the Kalos region this time around. They experienced the two Pokemon Go in-person events. Then, of course, the global event, just like we have had every single time, every single year. The real world locations will be on Taiwan, or Tainan, Taiwan. Sorry for butchering your as a city. I'm so sorry. And then, of course, Los Angeles, California. Let's learn a little bit about Los Angeles, California, because there's some interesting information about here. And I believe it also correlates to the other one because it is happening. Both of them are actually happening on the same weekend. So you either go to one and then you just can't go to the other one unless you have like a 24-hour flight to get to the other one or something like that. Which will be crazy if you do, but that's just my tinfoil hat theory. Anyways, so it has come to the Rose Bowl once again. I was already there for the Unova one. That's another reason why I really don't feel like going to this one, because if it's just the same location, it's just like, I wish I would have picked something different at that point. But it is happening on February 20th to the 22nd. That's another reason why I really don't want to go, because there's something going on the 22nd. But of course, the Rose Bowl is the gameplay experience and all that. You can get your early bird tickets right now for $25. And of course, choose between the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. From 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time, of course, Pacific time or whatever the case may be. And there is, of course, a lot of upgrades with the tickets. So you can add extra days and things like that. So you can basically play the entire event weekend through the city. I already went there once. I don't really know if I want to come back. New York is a different story, though. But that's, that's why when it comes down to it. There's the gameplay experience. So what's new this time around? Shiny Diancie makes his Pokemon Go debut. I'm definitely getting Shiny Diancie, but I'm gonna buy it for the Masterable Research for the global tour, or for the global tour instead of the one for the in-person one. It's gonna be a lot of FOMO for me this time around, my friend. So,
it's gonna be sad, but
yeah,
at least we will get a chance to raid the big old bird and deer.
Unless Niantic or Scopely, whoever is actually listening to this podcast, if you guys want to actually give us some free tickets and then some free flights to go over there, I will appreciate it. I will cover the entire weekend if that's the case. All right, please. But anyway, so we do have new custom Pikachus, of course, being for the Kalos, the Callum hat, and the Serena hat will be available for the Pikachus. That's pretty cool. Even more shiny Pokemon debuts. Tres bien. There's 3 of them, I think that's what it's meant. But Honedge, Clefairy, and Halucha will be spawning from 10-kilometer eggs during the event hours. If you're lucky, you may encounter a shiny one. Now, Honedge being shiny after this release is going to be interesting. So that's going to be pretty cool, because Slash is just a really cool Pokemon anyways. Halucha, though. Halucha. I need 100 Halucha ASAP, because he does have a Mega in the future. This was already, of course, information that everybody knows since Legend CS has been out. Of course, Hashando's Halucha will be Chef's Kiss, just like, they say over there. But yeah. And then there is a brand new, technically, like, add-on to this. It is called the Mega Night at Pokémon GOtour Kalos in Los Angeles. For the first time ever, we're excited to offer a new nighttime event experience at the GOtour, available to purchase as an add-on to your main event ticket. The Mega Night is a ticketed event, evening event, taking place after the main daytime Pokemon Go Tour event. There's, of course, unique gameplay, special entertainment, and more during the after-hour extravaganza. So, more money. And then the website crashed, because why not? All right, let's see here. The add-ons, can we get to the Mega Night? Yes, we can get to the Mega Night. So, if you want to add on to this already expensive experience for the entire weekend, you can add on, of course, a $20 to your already add-on ticket. I'm sure you have to pick the specific day you're gonna be at. I'm sure it's gonna be in the Rose Bowl and the Brookside Golf Course. That's what it says. From 6 to 8. So this is basically a 2-hour event, raid hour for anybody who's gonna be playing the event there. Some of the megas that appear during this: Mega Charizard X, Mega Ampharos, Mega Salamence, Mega Sceptile, Mega Altaria, Mega Garchomp. I mean, they're all cool, but for us who have been playing this game since the very beginning, I don't know if it's something that we want to keep on doing, because we already have all the hundos, at least for all of this at this point. Could be nice on the shinies. Of course, you still get some wild spawns, adding on to some of the megas out there, like Charmander, Mareep, Trico, Swablu, Bagon, Gible, all the ones that they mentioned. Squirtle is an interesting one, because I know Squirtle does have a Mega Evolution, so maybe we'll see something cool there. And then some of the trainers can also encounter like Charizard, Garchomp, Tyrone, Carbink, and Gumi. There's a time research and then bonuses on it. Chance of Mega Energy from spinning Pokestops and Gems. Candy, extra candy from catching Pokemons, and experience too. And then, I feel like there's more to this than just this. I feel like everybody's just looking at this as like, oh, it doesn't seem to be that great of an experience for the night. I don't know if you're kind of looming into something more for this special 2-hour event after the gameplay. Which, mind you, you're going to be playing all day from 9 to 6, and then 6 to 8, you're going to be basically just in this specific area for this whole thing. What do you think, Chris? Is it a good add-on? Is it a bad add-on? What are you talking? What do you think?
For the late night?
Yeah, for the late night.
If you're gonna be playing anyways, why not?
I mean, you're there already, right? It's like, might as well. Now, of course, it really depends if you are going to stay there for the night or just come back for the night, things like that.
Yes. Yeah, don't pay for it if it's gonna get in the way of, all the other plans you have.
Yeah, I'm still, I'm like...
It is a funny choice, though, because of how much Pokemon Go has tried to keep us out, like in the house after a certain time, right?
Yeah. Now, of course, I believe this is just more mega raids in the end of the day. I don't think they'll tell us it's like, hey, you gotta go from point A to point B to do this mega raids and then do things here and there. I think there's just gonna be a bunch of raids all together. Mind you, okay, so here's the thing: the ticket is already expensive as it is. If you're there, you're lucky, because you don't really have to fly there. But somebody like us, we have to spend quite a bit of buck just to actually fly over there. That's 2. 3, you gotta get a place to stay for the weekend, because you're not just gonna play one day. You're gonna play the entire weekend. Add all the add-ons to this, plus this mega raid day night. You're gonna be out and about all day, play this and that, and I'm just like... And then, not to mention, you need to actually have raid passes for all this too. Oh my goodness, the amount of money that Scopely is trying to make out of us right now is crazy, y'all. Crazy. But hey, what can you do when it comes down to a gameplay experience like this, right? It's just insane. Insane. But yeah, so aside from all the Pokemon events, plays, and things like that, we haven't really talked about what Pokemons are going to be in each one of them. I think it says here that you also have 1-star rates and 5-star rates. Like Honedge will be in the 1-stars. Cernus and Yveltal will be in the 5-stars, which is crazy. I already have my Hondos of both, so it's not really a need. And I use my Silver Battle Cup on my Cernius anyway, so I have my Shando ready to go. Unless there's something going on December 10, which we'll talk about that at some point. Mega raids for the regulars will be, of course, Gyarados, Gardevoir, Absol, Lucario. A lot of people are looking forward. All the Kalos Pokemons will be here, so just play through the hours. I'm sure your habitats are there, here and there. Eggs, 2 kilometers will hatch. Larvitar is there. I was gonna say, why is Larvitar and Bagon there? It's I forgot they actually got megas. So 5 eggs or 5 kilometer eggs will have all the Flabébés. If you're looking for one specifically, even though we had community days for all of this and more, because we have seen Flabébés forever. And then
they're gonna be region locked for the eggs.
Yeah, No, actually no, because if you're in the in-person event, they won't actually region log it. I don't know if there will be region log in global though. That's what you think?
We can cross our fingers.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not too keen about actually hatching a lot of 5k eggs during GOtour anyways. 10 kilometer eggs though.
Nah, flabebes aren't really going to be the main
Reason, yeah.
thing I'm trying to hatch, but it would be nice to get one or two of the different ones that I might not have yet.
I think I'm missing like the red one or something. I was able to get like blues and all those during the last few events. But that kilometer eggs is the ones that you really do want to hatch because they're all regional. Kangaskhan, Heracross, of course, even though they've already been part of the mega pool for a while, they'll be in 10 kilometer eggs. But Halucha and Klefki is definitely the two that everybody's going to be hatching for the remainder of the weekend. We do have, of course, the instance encounters, the Pikachus, the unknowns. We'll have A, X, Y, and Z, which kind of makes sense. That is X, Y, and Z. And then the snapshots, the research, will have a special research throughout the entirety of it, plus global, which is kind of cool. Because there will be a time research that will allow you to be, if you're in Los Angeles, will allow you to actually have a furfur of your choosing from that specific thrim. So you have all different thrims. You can only pick one, but of course, if you pick the rarest one, I think it's going to be the Egypt one.
Yeah, I picked that Egypt one earlier somehow.
Yeah, and it will only stay as that same furfur until you want to change it yourself, which don't do it. Don't ever do it. Some bonuses for the in-person events. We'll have, of course, increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemons, half distance from eggs placed in incubators, 6 special trades per day, half Stardust cost for trades, 9 additional raid passes per day. All those specific things. Explore Los Angeles, get some routes going because you'll see some Flabebes out there and Zygar cells. Actually, it says right here, you can collect Zygar cells and encounter Mateo at the end of up to 24 routes per day. So it is a nice little addition to it. You do have to understand Zygar is also part of this generation. It says that when you're in the gameplay experience, though, there will be no routes accessible at the Rose Bowl Stadium or the Brookside Golf Course. So
25 routes?
So you can do 25 routes and encounter Mateo 25 times. At least. And that's, of course,
crazy for the adventure egg.
Yeah. Now, here's the one thing. And I think I'm going to actually ask somebody else to do this for me. But I'm going to actually tell them, please, for the love of God, just buy me one of the shirts. I want this shirt so badly. I want, this is the one shirt that I am so, I really need this. I need this. It's Cernius and Develto. They look incredibly cool. I know it's not the same as,
Primals.
The Primals and everything, but it is my favorite Pokemon. It's I want those legendary shirts. Even the hoodie.
I'm just such a Gen 3 fanboy, man.
Yeah.
I'm I guess.
It's can I actually, this says right here, can I pre-order them now? Maybe I can get this for Christmas or something. Oh man.
Awesome.
It's just crazy. Exciting, yes. I mean, just looking at this, it seems pretty standard for a GOtour. Especially when it comes down to it. We haven't even talked about global, but I think we're gonna let that ride until we get closer and closer to the global experience. Just because it's gonna be basically the same information until we get more. When we're actually talking about this whole thing and everything what's happening through the hours, the megas and everything, that's cool. But this is just preliminary information about the GOtour. A lot of people are saying it's this doesn't seem to be too cool and everything. You understand that we actually get more information within the next few months, right? So there's more to this than it meets the eye, and people are gonna go a little crazy once that information is out. Mostly because it's Kalos. There's a lot of megas. There's a lot of new megas, unless they actually decide to be hey, you can catch 10 more new megas, because why not? We got 26 megas in total or something or new megas or something like that. I don't even know at this point.
Good.
and we're getting more in the next few weeks. Which actually, we believe we get more information within 2 days from now for about new mega. We'll talk about that in the next section and at that point. All right, you think that we have time for some PvP action? Get good, get wrecked. Here we go.
It's done.
So, real quick, actually, for anybody listening, if you're still up to this point in the podcast, so I do really appreciate it. This might be the last time we do a PvP section. I just want to make sure that everybody who's listening to this, I know Chris and I hasn't really been a big fanatic in the whole GBL scene in the last few months, actually in the last few years, just because we really are not that much of a competitive Pokemon Go players. We loved it from the very beginning because it was something new, fun to experience and how things were going. But that's pretty much it. I mean, it's been just the same old like rotational backgrounds, rotational seasons. Chris, you have anything to add to, what I'm trying to say here?
I'd say like we'll let you guys know if there's anything crazy big going on, but every little change, we're kind of not gonna report on all of it.
yeah, unless like there's fewer things here and there, but there's important stuff for sure here when the season restarts on Tuesday, December 2nd at 1 p.m. Pacific time, which will be like 4 o'clock our time or something like that. You get your rank resets, all those things, which is cool. We're starting actually pretty strong with a full-on league of all 3 of the main leagues are happening through the entirety of the first week, which is crazy. I've never seen more than just Great League most of the time, so that's interesting. But then after that, they just talk about all the other additions to things. Some notable things that I'm just screaming through this whole thing here, guys. So I do appreciate if you just stay for a little bit longer. We do have the Go Battle Week happening from December 4th to December 8th, which is actually, next weekend? Next week? That's crazy. I thought that we were not going to have anything this weekend, but I guess we do have the Go Battle Leagues pretty early this month. So that's the reason why we have all 3 leagues this week. That's pretty nice, I guess. You can do up to 100 battles, all those things, Pokemons, and you can also help your Shadow Pokemons forget frustration and all those things. Some notable new changes to the ranks. We will have something like Honich at rank 18, which is pretty cool if you're looking for a specific one. And then, of course, Pikachu Libre at 20th. So why is this Pikachu Libre not in the Elite or whatever the case may be? It's because this is like the 1 season that we're not going to actually have too much rankings. Once you reach rank 20th, and I think this is actually a reason why you want to play this season, you'll get your Pikachu, but it will not be shiny available. Just to let you guys know. At 16, you can get Galarian Corsola. At 20th, you get the 5-star Raid Boss. You also get your avatars inspired for rank 17 to 20th by Grusha, which is, I believe, one of the gym leaders of the Paldea region. So the pose and everything, you can actually get that pretty easily. That seems nice. We do have some new cups, like the Scroll Cup. We know about the Holiday Cup. We know about the Sunshine Cup. The 2026 Championship Series Cup, which is actually, coexistence with one of the championships, probably one of the internationals happening. I think it's the European one happening pretty soon. And then Love Cup and Master League Mega Edition, which, a lot of people are going through that. The combat system for switch-ins are still at 45 seconds. And then a lot of move availabilities. Do you see anything here, Chris, that you feel like it's notable in the changes, like any Pokemon attack changes or any Pokemon's availability updates that you want to mention?
Man, it's really at the bottom, huh?
Yeah, it is.
So they're bringing back up Icicle Spear. And Powder Snow's doing more damage, so we might see a lot more Walrein.
Yeah.
Cost decreased, more attack power. But the energy cost increase. Interesting.
I mean, Oblivion win for Yveltal is interesting. Like,
yeah, it's bad for it though, because the person that uses it is gonna have the guaranteed chance to. Oh, sorry, never mind. I thought it was the opposite. I thought it was decreasing the user's defense. I'm crazy. Meteor Mesh energy cost decreased. Oh man.
yeah.
Vice Grip is going up like almost double power. Very crazy.
Yeah. Special Rend is having an energy cost increase, so that's actually like a
That's
nerf.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is good for Master League.
I'm using it with Fire Blast anyway, so there's no difference.
Fair enough.
And then looks like Tentacruel is having some nice addition back to with Payback. It helps out against the Psychics, I guess.
Yeah, I think it gets like Blizzard though.
Yeah. Ursuluna also learning Play Rough, which is crazy. Houndstone learning Play Rough. I haven't even seen a Doublade actually in Go Battle League, or even somebody mentioned this. So Shadow Claw might be interesting for it.
Yeah, because wasn't it already like really good?
Yeah. Blaziken's gonna know Aura Sphere. That's pretty cool. Kartana's gonna go Sacred Sword. Actually, a lot of Pokemon are gonna learn Sacred Sword, which is of course not exclusive to the Swords of Justice anymore. Suicune is gonna know Water Gun. It's a nice little quick attack staff of quick move. Hydreigon is gonna learn Fly. Kyogre is gonna learn Avalanche. That's interesting. I don't know if that's good or not for it. It's a quick move. I mean, okay, so he does get a little bit more coverage, which is cool. Because it's been either that or Thunder, like all water moves or Thunder. That's pretty much it on that.
It's a lot faster too.
Yeah. Tyranitar's gonna know Dragon Breath. Oh, that's interesting. Same with Aerodactyl. Huh. I wonder. Lucario's gonna know Meteor Match though. That's a little while. And then Ember is gonna know. Blaziken is gonna know Ember too. That's crazy. I don't know. It seems like a fun experience to see a lot of Pokemons being changed and everything like that. I'll leave it in the blog post for you guys so you guys can see more for anything. But that's pretty much it on that. I don't, unless you want to add anything else, Chris, that you see prevalent.
No, I think we covered everything really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good clump.
Yeah, good clump. But yeah, again, guys, if you guys expect more from us in PvP, just let us know. I mean, we'll cover whatever you guys feel like wanting to cover. But for now, I believe that we're gonna move on from our PvP being maybe the last one for a long time. You know, I know you guys, or at least anybody listening, had actually loved what happened last week when it comes down to the main series. So we'll probably cover a few other games, just because there's a little more than just Pokemon GO in this world. So we'll keep it at that. But anything else you want to add, Chris, before we end the podcast today?
Nah.
No. All right. Well, with that being said, of course, thank you so much for listening, everybody. Make sure you check out all our podcast services feeds, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You can also comment on video Spotify, which is great. Our Radio, Pickaxe, if you want to go to, our Overlords pickups. Social media, Pure Letter Go, Purified Podcast, and then Pokemon Trigger, please. Email us anything to the purifiedpodcast@gmail.com and join our exclusive Discord for as little as $1 a month. But yeah, we're always here and there, anywhere we can be. Chris, I think it's time for you to take us away for the night.
All right. Hope you guys have a fantastic week. Thank you very much for joining us. We look forward to getting ready for, Kalos Global and all that jazz. So, get Pokeballs, get space, and get excited for everything that happens in Pokemon Go these upcoming weeks. And yeah, see you guys next week with even more Pokemon Go news. Peace out.
Keep purifying them. We'll see you guys next week.